Okay guys, in this video I want to go over with you the equals equals versus dot equals and string objects versus string literals, because this is a little bit confusing. Um, so let's kind of look at this right here. Um, so first, let me do my screen sketch. All right, first we've got most of the time when you define a string, you define it like this, all right? And S1 right here in this case is a string literal, okay? String literal, it's how the Java deals with storing information in memory. This right here, this S3 is called a string object. Okay, and I'll show you how how Java deals with this stuff in memory. So S1 basically points to I just call it a I call this, like, let's call it the memory pool, and the memory pool right here says I understand. Okay, so that's like the memory pool. S3 actually points to an object, a string object. It's a string object, and inside that string object it stores a string called I understand. Okay, and that object has some sort of memory address, like ABC at 123 or whatever, okay? And so this is the object's memory address. The string pool doesn't have a memory address like an object does. So the way that that these things are stored are different. And so based on that, you have to know whether to use dot equals or equals equals. When we're using primitive data types, you just always use equal equals. So if you're using char, int, double, boolean, okay, you just always use equals equals, okay. But for strings, you probably want to use dot equals, all right. This gets into the real mechanics of Java and computer science that you don't necessarily need to. I mean, you kind of need to know it for programming, but if you just use dot equals, you probably won't run into this. But let's go through this worksheet and kind of look at this, okay? So I'm gonna clear this, trash this, okay? So if S1, okay, it looks like what it does is S1 points to a, let's call it that string pool of I understand. Okay, and then S2 equals S1. Now S2 also points to that. So are they equal? That's true. Okay. S1 dot equals S2. That's also true. S1 dot equals S3. S3 also points to that, so that's true. And S1 dot equals, so that's true. And S2 equals S3, that's true. So all those look true. Okay. All right, so we get down here a little bit different. Let me just where's the eraser? Okay. All right, so we get down here for for the second section. S1 again. Sorry, it points to that object pool or that string memory pool of I understand. Okay. Then S2 is equal, so S2 now points to this. And S3 points to an object that's a string, and that holds I understand. And let's just assume it's got the ABC123 address, okay? I don't know what this is. We'd have to look that, type that in. So does S1 equal S2? That's true. S1 dot equals S2. That's true. Okay. S1 equals S3. Well, again, this one's pointing to a memory address. This is to the pool, so this one's false. Okay. S1 dot equals. See, this is why you want to use dot equals. In this one right here, where it looks at it and goes up, the memory addresses aren't the same, so they're not equal, so it returns false. This one, dot equals, is going, is this equal to this? And they are, so this one is true. Okay? So that's why I say 9 times out of 10, you just want to use dot equals because, or not even 9 times, 999 out of 1,000. You never really care about this memory address. All you care about is what's stored in the object. So in S3, the object is stored, I understand, and that's the same as this. So you want to use dot equals. And does S2 dot equal? Well, yeah, this is equal to this, so this is true. Okay. Again, with strings, just always use dot equals. I don't ever tell the my high school kids to ever use this equals. Okay, that's a difference. These are string literals. Okay, this is like the label. Okay, these are the labels. Like we're all people, right? But our label is our name. These are the labels that we give this, but this is what, you know, is stored in them. So these are objects. Objects have addresses. These are just literals, okay? So I gotta actually close this to move down on here. Okay. All right, so we've got S1. S1 points to, you know, the memory pool, and that says hello. Okay, and then S2 now also points to it because it's assigned to S1. S3 points to memory pool, and S1 then gets chopped out. S1 now points to, in the memory pool, by, because I did this right here. Okay, so is S1 equal S2? That is false. S2, or sorry, number 2, S1 dot S1 equals S3. That's also false. S1 is by and S3 is hello. S1 dot equals S3. That's false. Okay, S2 equals S3. That's true. They both point to the same thing in S2, so this is true. Okay. And last one. Sorry, my kid's in here. Ryder, come on. You're ruining the video. Come on, go. Quiet. You can be in here, but you gotta be quiet, alright? While I finish this video up, alright?
Well, if I get even more sick?
Yep. Go. Crow's room is he's not feeling well. Go ahead, go shut the door. Sorry about that. My kid just came in. So anyway, last one, we've got S1 points to the memory pool. It says hello. S2 points to okay, sorry. S2 points to hello. And then we've got S3 points to a string object that's got the word hello stored in it. And we'll just say it's A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. And we've got S4 that points to a different string object. Stores the word hello in it, but maybe its address is A, B, C, 1, 2, 4. Notice how these objects' addresses are different, okay? So S1, yep, they both, so that's true. Okay, S1 dot equals S2, that's also true. S3 equals S4 equals, do they have the same addresses in memory? So that's false. Okay, S3 dot equals, do they have the same information inside of it? Yep, so that's true. Okay, S1 equals S3. That's also gonna be false because look at these. See how this is the memory address. This is just the pool, so this is gonna be false. But then S2 dot equals S4. What's inside them? That and that are the same, so that's true. Okay. So this is kind of the first lesson that you got to learn with strings. And again, if you don't want to do all this stuff and you don't want to think about it like this, just always use dot equals, because for the most part, all you're wanting to do is to compare what's stored in the information. Are those the same? Yes. Use dot equals, okay? You don't care about the memory addresses. That stuff doesn't matter. I have never had an issue where I've had to program and figure out the memory addresses, okay? So you can. This is also the same type of thing for other objects other than strings. If you're comparing objects to see if they're equal, well, they're only equal if they have the same memory addresses, all right? So I think the next one I'll make for you guys goes through strings, looks at maybe dot length, dot index of, but you guys can watch this for now and kind of go over it. Okay, bye.